Hi there, it's Jessica. Welcome to my channel. Today I have a super fun video for today's Plan With Me. I am going to be doing a Q&A collab with a total of 7 planner moms. So we have Megan from Soda Pop Studio, Tiffany from Cardboard Couture, Viv from Viv Luvs to Plan, Nikki from Nikki Plus 3, Licia from the ADD Planner, and Nikki from Nikki Caron. We are going to be uploading on Mother's Day, so we thought that this would be a lot of fun to make it a mom's edition. We all submitted questions to one another to answer all about motherhood. Some are a little bit more serious, some are kind of silly. So I am definitely going to be linking all of these lovely ladies and moms down below in the description. Make sure to check out their channels. This has become more than just a collab for me. We had an Instagram group chat going on this whole week. It's still up. I mean, they have all become my friends, and yes, I just love them to death. So now, we decided that we were just going to pick whatever kit we were feeling for the week. So the kit that I decided to go with is this one here by Planning World. It's her celebrations kit, which I thought was kind of cool because the day this is uploaded is Mother's Day. Why not celebrate Mother's Day? Also, I just thought it was gorgeous. I love florals, the gold foiling. And then look at this box right here. Doesn't that kind of remind you of a mom? It reminds me of me with the grocery bag and cooking in the kitchen, although she looks a little bit more glamorous with her stiletto shoes. I definitely don't cook in stiletto shoes. So we have our decorative full boxes, checklists, we have headers and littles, labels, some half boxes, washi strips, a functional sheet, date dots, circular icons, word script icons, 3 checklist boxes here, and then this gorgeous page full of foil, a weekend banner, sidebar items, date covers, and the bottom washi. It also came with a little deco sheet, which is super cute. Usually I can't fit them in my Erin Condrens, but I love them. I love holding on to them, using them to decorate things, add them to cards to send out to people, or decorate other planners. So anyways, this is what I'll be using while trying to read off the list that I printed from the email that was sent out that has all the questions that we submitted. So that I could answer the Q&A, and I'm really excited. And yeah, hopefully I could kind of put down these glossy foiled stickers. I kind of picked a hard kit, I guess, in a way to work with because these are not really repositionable. You should not try to readjust stickers that have foil on them because the foil will chip and crack. And then here I am trying to read a list, think of my answer, and place down stickers all at the same time. But I don't know. I mean, here we are. We're ready to go. I'm excited. I'm going to start with the bottom washi. And the first question, let me just kind of move my extras off to the side. My little bow clip from my recent first shop collaboration, which I was so excited about. Oh, there we go. My little pre-planning notes, which honestly, it's kind of a bare week. Nothing too exciting going on. That's okay with me. Usually life's busy enough, so yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start putting down the washi strips. Okay. I still have some glitter on my hands I cannot wash off from last night. I went to art night with my son. So, I don't know if you could tell or not, but just explaining myself. I'm like super nervous about these stickers and trying to talk. But I think we could do it. So, question number 1 is, I was supposed to talk about my kid in the intro. Well, okay, so we're still at the beginning here. I actually have one child at the moment. He is 8 years old. His name is Teal. Teal like the color. Yeah, he's finishing up 2nd grade right now. He's a pretty smart kid. He's like wise beyond his years. Maybe because he's an only child. He's like pretty involved in our life. He loves like art. He loves video games. He loves sports. He's currently doing baseball right now. And he is literally like the love of my life. Like yeah, me and my husband are obsessed, and if it's possible, I would love to have a second before I run out of time. So, of course, hopefully a girl, so I can have one of each. Even though there's a big age gap, I do not mind. I'm going to put this quote in the Thankful Thought. It does say, I know you probably can't read it in foil, that's what life is all about. Let's have a party. Let's have it tonight. Let's have it right now. I made that last part up. Okay, so I'm going to start placing my decorative full boxes. And I'm just going to kind of do my typical stagger from the middle and bottom row. So next question I have is, what has been your favorite mom-related event to plan? And did you choose a specific kit? And if so, which one? Actually, I would probably say just last week would be my favorite because I pre-planned my week for Mother's Day, and I actually thought to have my son involved. So I let him go through my stickers and choose the kit and choose the accessories, and he did pick a unicorn themed kit by ScribblePrintsCo, and he recently got me a little unicorn tie, like Beanie Baby Boo little clip, so that went on top of my planner. It was so cute. So I don't know, I guess I would say yeah, just recently. That was a lot of fun. I thought that was cute to do for Mother's Day, was have them involved. I didn't have like a Mother's Day themed kit or anything. Next we have, do you let your children near your planner? If so, what do they say? Well, typically not. Not really. I have my planner in an area that's kind of like that. It's kind of a don't mess with a zone, especially because my kid is kind of he's an artsy kid, and he's, you know, he's a boy and he's at a curious stage, and I don't want him like messing with stuff. Sometimes I do kick him down some leftover stickers and let him do whatever he wants with them, but he does get curious as to what I am doing, and he'll be like, what stickers did you pick this time? And sometimes he'll look at it when it's finished and he'll point something out and ask, what's that sticker for? And I'll say, you know, don't you remember you had baseball practice or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we kind of talk about planners a little bit. Next question, would you rather eat instant mac and cheese and chicken nuggets for the rest of your life, or have to feed your kid a 5-course meal every day? Holy moly. That's a hard one. Well, I would definitely choose to dedicate my time to giving a 5-course meal every day, because that's the healthy choice. And I would prefer to also eat a 5-course meal for the rest of my life as well. Although that is so time consuming, and I'm gonna have to be honest, there's just no way that I am perfect like that. I try to meal plan. I do meal plan. I mean, I don't try. I do meal plan, but there are definitely days that are chicken nugget and mac and cheese days on there. And sometimes the plans just don't work out because life happens, and it's like, you know, frozen pizza night too. So we have Would you rather clean the entire kitchen by yourself or give your kid a bath by yourself? Oh man, hands down, give my kid a bath. I love bath time because I only have one kid I know who submitted this question, and she has 5 children, so she probably, yeah, I can imagine bath time would be chaotic for her and is probably lengthy in time. For me, hey, bubble bath is fun. Put some toys in there. I hate the kitchen. Dishes are my least favorite chore, so I would do a bath any day. Okay, so I'm gonna just start putting, I guess, the full checklists up in the top row next. Let me flip it in half, and let's go ahead and move on to the next one. Where are we? Would you rather have your child rip an entire page out of your planner or scribble over an entire week? Ooh, I don't know. Okay, I probably would say I would hate to have a whole page missing. So I would say scribble over an entire week. Because, I mean, both are gonna kind of stink, but I guess the week will pass, and then I can look back at it, you know, as a memory, as, you know, as an artistic moment. You know, my child just wanted to plan or decorate after his mom. So yeah, scribble over a week, I guess. Next I have, what is your scariest mommy moments? When my child was between the age of 18 months and 2, we had a spare bedroom that still had one of those old TVs in it, you know, like that were kind of heavy, those box ones. It wasn't too big. I can't remember the exact inch size, but it was like, I don't know, between 20 and 30 inches in size. And so he, of course, could walk. I think he was about 18 months. Anyways, I don't know how this kid did this, but he is roaming around the house, and he somehow pulled that TV right on top of him, and all we heard, me and my husband Shane, we just heard this big bang and a scream, and we ran, and my husband got there first, and he pulled the TV off of him, and I picked him up, and he was bawling, and immediately you just saw this humongous giant like goose egg ball, like it was the size of probably a softball, just form on his forehead, and then instant bruising. It scared the poo out of us, and we ran to the emergency room, and we were so scared, you know, how bad was it? Does he have brain damage? Because that was a heavy chunkin' TV, and we got rid of it right away. But they actually just sent us home. They were like, that's just swelling, you know, because it's in a thin area on the forehead. It's gonna, you know, it's swelled up that big, but it'll go down. You know, treat it like a concussion, wake him up throughout the night. If there's problems, come back. There'll be bruising, but he'll be fine. So yeah, but the only thing that kind of stunk about that was that he really did have bruising that lasted about 2 months at least. And I mean, I have photos of him with this nasty bruise, and everywhere we went, we got the dirtiest stares from people. If we were like in Walmart or Target, you know, pushing him in the stroller, because he just had this horrendous looking bruise, and they would look at us like, why in the world does your little baby have that bruise? And I couldn't like explain myself. It was not our fault, I swear. So yeah, I mean, I don't know how he did it. That little baby pulled that TV right off the TV stand. So yeah, baby proofing. Gotta be careful. Anyways. Let me see what to do next. I think I'll work on my sidebar. So let me go ahead and pull out everything I'm going to need for that area. Okay, so I am going to use the extra headers provided here. And we also have a habit tracker, a Monday to Sunday weekly tracker full box, and then one leftover checklist. And I am just going to go ahead and kind of set it up. Personal above the habit tracker to remember to take my vitamins each day, and then I want to do one for this week, which will go over the checklist to track any spending I do, and then I'm going to do the one that says work above the Monday to Sunday for Etsy, any Etsy shop orders. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do, and then I'm going to pick up where I left off as far as the questions go. So I think I was at scariest mommy moment. So the next one is one thing you miss about life before having a kid. I would probably say freedom. Because before I had a kid, everything was on my time. You know, I could leave when I wanted to. If I wanted to leave the house and go somewhere, I could. Watch whatever movie or TV show I wanted to. Yeah, seriously, just freedom in general. When to wake up, when to go to bed, all that stuff. Just everything kind of evolved around me before kids. But I would not take back my kid for anything. So the next one is actually a scenario question. So let me put this down so I could kind of read the scenario here. The scenario. It's dinner time and you have just heard that your favorite planner is on sale at your local craft store. Either peanut butter and jelly for dinner and go get the planner with accessories, or cook a wholesome meal and pass up that amazing one-of-a-kind deal. This has actually happened to me when the Recollections planners came out. The ones, they're kind of like really first planner line. The ones with the rings, the personal size. And it was close to dinner time. And I told my husband when he got home from work, he kind of came home late too, so it was about time for me to get dinner going. But, you know, I needed him to be there with my son. I knew that planner was there all day. I was waiting for my chance. I told him, I'm gonna go get this planner, and if I'm not back in time, just throw in a DiGiorno frozen pizza, because I was not gonna miss that. I was so excited when those planners came out. So I've actually been in that scenario. So sorry, family, but sometimes, you know, it really is gonna depend. I mean, planning comes second to family, always. This is my hobby. I started planning. I mean, I would do planning regardless, but, you know, but like, you know, the whole YouTube and having Etsy shop and, you know, the extra social media stuff was just for a hobby for me, for fun, because I enjoy it, but my family does come first, so it would depend, but I have been in that exact scenario before, so kind of funny. So the next thing is your child's name after someone special? Elaborate. So yes, actually, my son does have a unique name. His name is Teal, like the color teal. And I started dating my husband Shane when I was 16. And I think about a month into our relationship, we were just kind of play talking on the phone, like, ooh, what if we did one day end up getting married and had kids? You know, what would be their names? And he immediately was like, well, whoever I marry, my wife has to be okay with my son's name being Teal. And he explained, it's kind of a long explanation, but the name was very significant to him. And at the moment, you know, I was like 16, just dating him for a month. I just kind of rolled my eyes. I was on the phone, so we couldn't see that I rolled my eyes. And I was like, oh, that's cute. Years later, we're married, and years later, we said we'd try. And magically it happened like that. And then we were like, you know, talking about, I brought up names, and in the back of my head, I knew he said that, but I wanted to test him. So I was like, so what should we do for like boy names? Immediately he goes, Teal, duh. So I then chose the name, the middle name, James, after my grandpa. I'm going to start putting the headers down. I'm going to do to-do all along the top, today in the middle row, and then I'm actually going to use my dinner little to go in the bottom for my meal planning. So, anyways, I guess I'll start that process. Yeah, so the middle name is after my grandpa. Teal was going to be his first great-grandchild, and my grandpa is very into like genealogy and looking up our family history. So he was like so honored that I chose, you know, the middle name after him. And so therefore he also goes by TJ. We call him TJ for short. But he does go by Teal at school, and never once has he complained about his name. There's no problem. And in fact, like I kind of mentioned at the beginning, I did go to a big event they do at his school towards the end of the year. It's called Art Night, and the kids were, you know, screaming his name left and right. Hey, Teal, 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 Teal. So, I mean, I guess nobody thinks anything of it, you know. When I first heard it, I was like, huh? What? But, it's his name. It's normal to us, and, there's really been no problems with it, you know. It's interesting, but it's cute. It fits him. Also, he found out the meaning of his name. It means river duck. So he loves ducks, and he draws them all the time. And he calls them king ducks or epic ducks. He's a good drawer. I think he takes after my dad. Yeah, so anyways. Next question. That was a long explanation, but it needed some. So, what is the most wine as in drinking wine-inducing thing your kid does? And then it says, not sure if that's appropriate. Yes, it totally is. Smiley face. So cute. I love these girls. Okay, well, I actually don't drink anymore, like at all. So I'll just replace wine with bubble bath. So basically, what do I need to totally de-stress from? My son is kind of in an experimental phase, or he could, you know, he wants to kind of be a little bit destructive. He's a boy. And so he's like Bill Nye the Science Guy. What really drives me nuts is when mostly when I have just cleaned an I'm doing TVs instead of dinners, which I do love TV, but I need meals. Oh no. Okay, see, that's what happens when you're talking, but it's okay. But anyways, when I clean a spot and then he goes and he's like, ooh, I wonder what I could do with this pencil. And he starts, you know, pulling off the eraser and shaving it down, and the shavings are all over the floor, and he does it in some clean area, or I mean any area. It just drives me insane, and that's when I gotta just take a deep breath, you know, go take a bubble bath. So yeah, that's what he does. But I guess it's the stage, the age. He's curious. So next I have, what is the best moment you've had with your child so far? Oh my gosh, I have so many great memories that is too hard to answer. Because he's a really great kid. And he's my only one. So I have lots of great memories with him. I would have to say I love holidays. I love holidays with him. And what I'm really sad about is that he's getting old, if you know what I mean. And I'm going to be very sad when kind of the magical, mystical part of the holidays are like kind of no longer because holidays are the best. I go all out. I love it. Anyways, I'm afraid my camera might die on me. We've been going for a while now, which is pretty good. But it usually tends to overheat and cuts me off. I'm afraid if it does that, I apologize, but I'll like pop back up or something. I might finish the headers and then pop back up if that happens. But I'll try to keep going. Am I doing everything right? I'm getting, confusing myself here. We need a dinner now. Here. All right, so in 3 words, explain what it means to be a mother. I definitely would say dedication, selflessness, and unconditional love. And then, what is your biggest tip for balancing life with kids? For me, totally schedule and routines. Oh yeah, no matter the age, that has always helped. And that's why planning helps too. But yeah, and that helps because, you're a mom, you need to do things too. So when they're younger, you put them down for a nap at a certain time of the day, and then you could use that time to get some things done that you need to do. And, my son's a little bit older now, so when he started school, I started starting a before school routine and an after school routine, like in the morning. I'd lay out his clothes for him, and he'd get dressed, and then he would kind of quickly make his bed, brush his teeth, pack his backpack with his, lunch box, and off we'd go to school. And at bedtime, we'd brush teeth and put jammies on and read a story. And now that he's older, he has his own little alarm clock, and he picks out his own clothing and makes his bed, and he does it all now pretty much. And so I once he's done and he's packed his backpack, I say go ahead and put on cartoons until I grab my bag and it's time to take off. And now he'll actually come to me and say, hey mom, it's time to brush teeth for bed. And so it's helpful, they expect it. It helps them, it helps me. So that is definitely been helpful. Okay, so this next question is one that I actually submitted, and I'm kind of embarrassed that I did, and I feel really bad that I made all the girls answer this one. But so then I have to answer it too. Here we go. If your child had a booger, would you pick it in public? So what I was basically trying to get with on this question was, for me, the answer is yes. Sometimes you have to do what you gotta do when you're a mom. Being a mom isn't always glamorous. Sometimes glamour just goes right out the window, especially when you are caring for somebody who is depending on you. If I'm in public and my kid has a snotty nose, I'm going to just stop what I'm going to do and I'm going to take care of it. Because, yeah, that's what being a mom is all about. I would take care of whatever business I needed to take care of, even in public. All right, so then we are actually getting close to being done with the questions. I have name one thing you have gained since being a mom. I've gained lots of things, I think. I've learned lots of things. I'm also a lot older. I'm 31 going on 32 in November, so age always helps with learning. But being a mom, especially, I would say one thing is patience. I definitely have learned patience, which is, something you're gonna need with kids. So if you don't have good patience, you'll learn it if you end up with kids. You're gonna need it. And I need to flip my page over to get to the last question. Alrighty, so here we go. I can't believe it's over. The questions, at least. 3 words describing your child. Oh, I could really write a novel. I would say, I don't know, my husband says that he is a mama's boy. I would probably agree with that. So I would say he is a sweetheart for sure. He's humorous. I mean, that kid has got a great sense of humor. He is always cracking us up. And I'll say he's smart. He's very wise beyond his years. So those were all the questions. So I guess what I'm going to do here is I'm going to just quickly finish up the headers. I also have some date covers that I want to put down, and there were some date dots included in the kit, so I'm going to get out my tweezers and get the proper dates down. This is the week of the 15th through the 21st. I'll do that real quick off camera just to give my camera a chance to kind of like cool down, and then I should have the main structure besides choosing what I'm going to do with the weekend banner, which I can't decide. I think I'm going to leave this pretty peach because it like totally matches. Yeah, I think I'll leave it. So yeah, let me get all that down. I'll be right back with you, and then we'll pre-plan out the week. So I guess let's go ahead and pre-plan what I know for this week. I guess I'll zoom you in like I've been doing recently. We'll go ahead and start with Monday. Let me get you in a little bit closer. Okay, so first things first is putting down my coffee cup to say hello to a new week with a little bit of energy, because Monday is always my busy cleaning day, so I, need a little bit of motivation there. So that coffee cup has my name in it, Jessica, which is really cute. It's by the shop Crafty Banana. And basically, it's cleaning day, so I'm going to take out a sticker that says Mom Life. That explains it. It's by Aria's Daydream. And I really liked that there was a little pop of this kind of teal or aqua color. So I want to pull some of that in through my icon stickers. So I'm going to choose this one here. And just put that on in because I don't really have much planned on Monday. Nope, I lied. I actually have a very important doctor's appointment. So that's what I need to mark. Doctor's appointment. And then other than that, laundry too. So let's start with the doctor's appointment. I'm going to get out, you know what I'll do is I'll actually use a little, one of the extra littles from the kit. Just any old one will do. And then these are by PlannerKate. They're little doctor dudes. And I need to just kind of sort of go in for a checkup, ask some questions that I have. So put in the doctor. So I could write in the time. There we go. I'm going to put down with the little icons, circular icons, that laundry is like my biggest cleaning chore, at least if I do anything. That's what I need to do. So I'm going to take the little circular icon with my tweezer so I get it down straight. I'm going to stick that in my to-do section. I'm wondering if I should put it over a heart. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put it over one of the hearts, and I'm going to write laundry. And I think that will do it, and I can leave this space open just in case anything pops up that I want to write. Because pre-planning is hard, guys. It doesn't always work out the way you thought. So, moving down Tuesday, I have a little payday. So, let's go ahead and mark that. I think I'll take this little teardrop. And then we do actually have this payday script from the kit. Put this in the corner. And maybe just kind of layer that on top of it. Oh my gosh, you know what? I have the worst flexibility in my fingers. I really need tweezer help. Okay, in the corner. And then kind of like layer this on top. Just for some extra cuteness so it'll pop out a little bit more. And then because of that payday, I need to do a little credit card payment. So I think, is there anything I could use? Oh my gosh, yes, credit cards. There's actual credit cards. So I'm gonna put that in my to-do list right over the bottom heart there. Anything else? Oh yes. Okay, so my son has a baseball game. We are actually responsible for the snack. So I need to mark that. Let me grab out, I think I'll do another little. Let's do another little. I'm just gonna take a TV one. Put that on down, and then I'm gonna use, I think I just kind of picked a fun food that I'm gonna layer with it. These ones by Kina Prince, they're macaroons. I thought that would be fun. Just put some macaroons to cover up the TV there. That doesn't really give me too much room, but basically I can already visually tell what that means. I need to make sure to bring snack for the team, for the game, and then I'm gonna mark the game. These are by KPL Plans. I think I want to take kind of that teal color, or should we take this one? This one? This one will do. We'll do this one. Practice? I'm sorry, practice is Wednesday. I grabbed the wrong sheet. You go over there. But I don't know if I want to use that color over there. Oh yeah, I do. So, never mind. I'm gonna do this. Practice. Skipping ahead. I'm on Wednesday. I need to put the game down, though, for Tuesday with my game sheet. So what color do I want to use in that area? I think maybe, I don't know, this orange is kind of neat. Orangey yellow. Let's put the game on down. And I like to just kind of write in the time in this little triangle area there. Okay, so now back on to Wednesday. Wednesday, I'm gonna use that to run some errands. So I'm also gonna gas up my car. Usually I do that on the days I run errands. So I'm gonna use another circular icon and my tweezers and use the little gas one. I could have used the car, but I just noticed this the gasoline pump one. So that's in my to-do. Fill up the gas. Going on some errands, so I want to mark that. Let's add in some more green, like the livery and my little coffee cup. Let's go lighter this time. This is pretty. This is actually by Simply Watercolor Co. I hope it's going to work the way I'm thinking, because I have a little script icon that says errands that I want to use next to this. But it might be too long. Let's find out. So these little stickers by APaperellaStory, I wanted to take the one that said errands, little small one. We're going to find a way to make it fit because I do think it's a little long and I don't want to cover up those pretty gold hearts. Let's just go like, is it better to go, no, I'm going this way. And I don't care. I said this last week when I was planning. There's no rules in planning, guys. That's what I say when I'm like in panic mode and don't know what to do because my, execution on the stickers isn't going the way I thought. Anyways, that's pretty much all I could think about for now, for Wednesday. So, yeah, let's move on. Moving on to Thursday. So, down here. So we're going to have a payday here on this Friday, so the day before I always sit down and figure out our budget and do my next meal plan for the next 2 weeks of groceries, meals. So anyways, that's what I'm going to mark. I'm going to use some Erica G Designs, little glitter flags. I don't know what color I feel like using though. Oh man, okay. Come on girl, just pick something. I guess I'm going to use up these last two kind of pinky shades. I didn't want to use the last ones. I hate when that happens on a sticker sheet. Guess it's time to get some more. So I'm just going to put 2 down. 1 for budget, 1 for meal planning, and then I'm going to use some little icons next to that. Hopefully I gave enough space for the circles. I'm going to use some Planning World ones. I want to use kind of like that teal color. Does that match pretty well? I think so. So on this page, we have a dollar symbol, which will work fine for the budget. And then I actually could kind of just like check next to it or not. We'll see. I'll take the cart for meal planning because meal planning also kind of makes me think of having to go to a long grocery trip with a heavy cart full of food. Anything else I need to mark? Yes, I did want to get back into trying to post updates on like midweek spreads. I've been really slacking on Instagram, guys. So I have this sheet by Sticker Sis, and we have one that says half week spread, also full week spread, but I'm going to take the half week spread one. I think I'm just going to put it down here so that I could give myself a little bit of space above if I need to add anything else. And then Thursday's trash night. So let's get out our circles and my tweezers and add that into the to-do list. Okay, trash can right here. Alright, I think Thursday's good. So next is going to be Friday. And Friday, I always film my next plan with me, which will go up on Sunday. So also by Sticker Sis, I have these, which I think are so cool. They're little film, edit, and upload little half boxes. I'm taking the pink one to match the kit. And I'm excited to try one of these for the first time. Usually I just put it in my to-do list, but I wanted to give this a try because it's already set up for me. Yay! I also need to work on my photos and editing photos, so why not also take the little camera icon and put that in the to-do list? And then my husband always gets to come home early on Friday, so I like to mark it with a TGIF sticker or something fun because we like to start our weekend. Before I stick that down, I want to put a label down so I could kind of like write what we do for Friday. Okay, so let's see here. What color should we do? I feel like we haven't really done much red. So I think I'll put it towards... yeah, I need room for the TGIF sticker. These are by the shop Pretty Paper Crazy. And then I still want to make it a little bit more fun. And I think I'm going to do... Should I? I want to do a Clever Gal Craft gold foiled heart. I'm just gonna really use a lot of stickers on Friday, because I want to add in some more green for the leaves, just for some more fun. There we go. Okay, so I filled up Friday. Moving on to Saturday. So there's not much planned. It's just gonna be family time. I'm gonna put down a half box. I really want one with a banner on it because it's fun. So I'm just gonna put this in to write our weekend activity. And then I'm gonna get out this gold foiled family time sticker by The Anxious Planner and put that above. Oh no, I peeled that wrong. Let's go for another one. There we go. Don't rip it, don't rip it. Oh no, come on. Okay, let's try tweezers. Will they help me? Come on, tweezers. Let's get that family time. I got it. I'm getting it. I got it. I got it. Family time. Oh, I've never been so excited before. I'm being sarcastic, but that's why I need these tweezers, guys. There we go. And that's all I'm putting down. Okay, so let's move on to Sunday, which all I can think of, honestly, is putting down something to mark my social media. But I want to take one of those like 3 heart little checklists. Oh, there's not hearts in it, but there's 3 lines, which is perfect because that's exactly what I need. This one says to do, but I'm going to use an icon to kind of like cover it up, but to do works. But I'm going to cover it. I'm just going to use it to abbreviate YouTube comments, post to Instagram, post to Facebook, and then I'm going to use this little scribbler icon from $2 Tuesday. Aren't we all in love with this Target cup? Oh my gosh. I actually have 2, and I want a 3rd. I don't know why. I am so obsessed with her. I also have a planner cover, a planner paper clip of this cup from Target. So I wanted to use her to represent my little planning, I guess, you know, planning related cup there. And guys, that is all that I could think of for pre-planning. Alright, so here's my finished pre-planned spread for the week of May the 15th through the 21st. And I really love the way that it ended up turning out. I hope you enjoyed planning with me. I know I had a ton of fun doing this collab with all the other planner moms. Definitely go into my description box and start clicking all the links to watch their videos and see how they answered those questions as well. I know I'm going to be spending a lot of time YouTube binging this week so I could see all their videos as well. I'm going to stick my little bow back on because that pink and gold goes quite nicely this week. Anyways, I hope you'll want to hit that subscribe button to come back and see me soon. And until then, I want to wish you a beautiful day and happy planning. Bye, friends.